Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So finally, seems like we have been waiting forever. Cav EQ rewards have been updated and so have been used uncollected event quest rewards and even master difficulty rewards. Obviously Cav EQ is the most important one, which is going to be the main focus of the video, even though we are going to be taking a look at the highlights of the other difficulty rewards. On the downside, this does mean that Thronebreaker difficulty is probably not gonna be coming anytime soon, but truth to be told, as long as the rewards are good enough in Cav EQ difficulty, I think, that's a fine choice, fine kind of like way to go for now, but, again, we are waiting for Thronebreaker difficulty, hopefully sooner rather than later. I also dug up the post where we see the rewards as they are right now in Cav EQ, and adding it all up, we have 7,500 6-star shards. We obviously get 10% tier 5 CC, and then we see that we actually don't get much of tier 2 alpha and tier 5 basic at all. We only get like, 30 something thousand fragments. I don't think it actually forms a full catalyst, or maybe it does currently. So, some 5-star shards, fair enough. I don't particularly care about that. Most important things would definitely be tier 5 CCs, tier 5 basic fragments, tier 2 alpha catalyst fragments, and 6-star shards for vast majority of the players anyways. And let's see what they are updating. So they are increasing the Cav EQ rewards to 10,000 6-star shards, which, is a solid chunk, 2,500 more. Increase in 5-star shards as well. On top of it, we're going to get additional 10% tier 5 CC in these small 2% crystals, which I do think is a very, very good change as well. Obviously, doubling the amount. Even though tier 5 CC is vastly more common right now, still, doubling it up right there, not too bad. Then we have tier 2 alpha catalysts 3 and 38,000 fragments, which would form 4 tier 2 alpha catalysts in the current place of like 1.5 or something. So there is a fairly decent increase in that. Likewise, also with the tier 5 basic catalyst fragments, we get a full one and another 34,000 shards there. But perhaps for me personally, and I know a lot of top tier players, they have increased the amount of tier 4 class catalyst crystals to 10. Let's see how many of them there were previously, and I don't even properly see them there pretty much anywhere. So getting extra 10 tier 4 class catalysts is going to be absolutely huge because they are such a bottleneck for a ton of players. Unfortunately, the one letdown of this entire thing, I would say, is that no change in 6-star signature stones. But, can't win every battle, I suppose. On top of that, Thronebreaker Plus players will receive a monthly objective to explore the Cavalier event quest for tier 6 basic catalyst fragments and tier 3 alpha catalyst fragments. I think that is absolutely awesome as well. Additional source of rank 4 materials right there. Obviously need to see exactly how many of those fragments we are going to be getting, but that definitely is quite a significant increase. Additional few noteworthy changes right here is that we can see 7 tier 4 class catalysts in the uncollected difficulty. So if we currently check in here, and I'm gonna tap on view rewards for uncollected, I do think we see only 2, and then we see 1 for exploration. So they have so we have 1 here, so that would be 3, 4. So at the moment we can get 5 total. So that's increased to 7. And as I said before, in Cav EQ we don't see those tier 4 CC catalysts at all. So if you explore the top 2 difficulties, then you actually end up getting 17 tier 4 CCs a month from just that, which obviously doesn't cover all of our needs, but it is gonna go a long way towards helping us with that. So we used to get 5 tier 4 CCs, and we're gonna end up getting 17 of them now by exploring uncollected and Cav EQ. So I do think that is a very, very positive change right there. And then, obviously there is a slight increase in 6-star shards, which is going to give 4,800 now. So in total, that nearly gives us 15,000 6-star shards right there. Some more tier 5 basic fragments, tier 12 fragments in Cav EQ as well. Not too bad. And then we also have some tier 4 class catalyst fragment crystals right here. That also obviously all adds up. So it is overall quite a significant chunk of tier 4 class catalyst, which is actually one of those things that nobody ever talks about, but it is definitely quite helpful and always needed. It's just one of those resources. Also 5 tier 4 basics there is quite neat. And do we have any tier 4 basics in this one? Quite odd, I don't think we do in the uncollected one. But fair enough, we get more tier 4 CC, so I'm quite happy with that. And here, 10 tier 4 CC crystals here, absolutely. You know, obviously, if they would have been selectors, it would have been so much sweeter. Even if half of them would have been selectors, it would be sweet. But still, general increase in tier 4 CCs, absolutely love that. And, you know, fairly decent increase. It's not mind-blowing. Let's not kid ourselves. It's not like automatically now monthly Cav EQ is going to be the most, you know, grandiose content ever. But realistically, you know, I do think that this addresses kind of like several of the things that we did want to see increases in, notably 6-star shard increase by 2,500 here, some more tier 5 CC frags, not a huge amount, but still something, more tier 5 basics, more tier 2 alpha, and again, tier 4 class catalyst crystals. So yeah, you know what, and this is going to be a fairly brief video, and I did kind of like before and after comparison here as much as it was available to do, but I do think that this is what a lot of people were kind of hoping for, waiting for. I'm sure that as with everything that Kabam does, you can't ever please everybody. There will be people who are going to be saying that this is like the best thing that has happened since sliced bread. And then there are going to be people that are going to be saying that this is nowhere near enough. We demand new difficulty immediately. We demand, you know, much better rewards and stuff like that. I think for the fact that, you know, they're not drastically altering Cav EQ, and we are still waiting for the Thronebreaker difficulty, then the changes here, you know, are quite decent. I think should motivate fair chunk more players to explore the Cavalier difficulty, in my opinion. Let me know whether this is going to increase your motivation of doing this particular piece of content monthly. And also the fact that we're going to be earning some rank 4 materials as well. As long as they are not absolute drips and dribbles, as long as it's something comparable to what we have seen in side events, like 10% of a crystal or something like that, I think that would have been, you know, fairly decent right there. So that is pretty much it. And these changes will be introduced alongside the July event quest. So this is already gonna come into play for the next Cav EQ, which is obviously great. We're all going to have a ton of champions probably after all of these crazy July and Eternity of Pain shenanigans to rank up. And, you know, anything helps, everything helps. And, yeah, I'm just, you know, fairly happy about it. I think you guys should be too. Obviously, if you're not, let me know exactly why. But, again, it's kind of surprising. I didn't expect them to adjust these rewards until Thronebreaker difficulty does come out. I hope that this doesn't mean that Thronebreaker difficulty is still, you know, far, far away. But overall, yeah, I think, you know, it's a nice bonus, especially for me, since I always do the Cav EQ and uncollected EQ anyways. I know that it's not the greatest amount of rewards, but increase to that is still appreciated. Anyways, that is about it, and I'm gonna catch you guys later. Let me know what you guys think about this. So yeah. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about